we swapped our boys. So these are our fictional husbands and wives, and we will be putting them all on a tier list. And the way that we're going to do this, because I didn't want to do that sketchy website, is I created a PSD for both me and Autumn. And essentially what we're going to do is Autumn is going to go through my list first. And as she places them, I'm going to move them on my screen. And then we're going to go to Autumn's list, and we're going to do the same thing vice versa. So we're not going to both be operating off the same screen, but we're going to do the same list so that you can see them. I have all my men here. Hello for the first time today. Yeah, I did not go live earlier. Forget what you saw. Didn't happen.
I can't wait to get to Gratia.
He's one of the first three. I mean, you got a good first three to go through.
Yes. I don't know if you want to give like a little like summary of each of the characters before I put them somewhere.
We could do that.
Just a little TLDR.
Yeah, we could give like a little especially the ones that we don't know, and just a little background information on all of them. But we don't have to go into depth, I think.
No, oh goodness, no.
We'll be here for 5 hours. You want me to talk about all my fictional men? We'll be here for 5 hours.
Oh yeah.
I actually removed.
Exactly.
I removed at least one from my list. I removed Haku from Spirited Away because I put him next to all of the other ones, and while he was my childhood crush, and me as an adult staring at the image of Haku, I was like, I don't feel good about this.
Well, the way I look at it, it's like fictional crushes plus like comfort characters.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I think about it too. Like I wouldn't sleep with all of these characters necessarily, but I do like them. Yeah.
I would sleep with a good portion of mine.
Yeah, that's more the thought here. If I'm being totally honest, I think I would sleep with like 10% of my list.
Oh, wait. Yeah, me too.
I don't even know what you guys are saying same to, but I go off. I'm happy for you. Same. Me too, guys. What are we talking? Are you talking about sleeping with 10% of my fictional men list?
What are we talking about?
I know you see 2B on my list. Oh, okay. So we're confirming. Okay, chat is confirming they would also sleep with 10% of my fictional men list.
Okay, got it. I don't think they're gonna say the same about mine, if I'm honest.
Yeah, mine's a little more generous. I have very beautiful people, including Aubrey Plaza, on my list. My guess for your 10% is 2B, Shilonen, I hope I'm saying her name right, and for Skink, definitely both versions of Clive. I know you were looking at Clive.
Is there 2 Clives on here?
Yeah, I can explain. We gotta start with the I can explain. Okay, so if we're getting right into it, we're getting into my list now. So we're starting off at the top with specifically Clive from Final Fantasy XVI. This is the OG Clive. This is Clive from the game Final Fantasy XVI with all of his angst and all of his emotions and his wonder and his power, just Clive. And I'll explain why I'm describing him as just Clive when we get to the next Clive. But just rating him as Clive from Final Fantasy XVI. There he is.
I feel like it's really hard for me to rank him because I haven't played the game.
There. Are we giving testimonials?
Yeah, you can give me your case, like why he deserves to be like above.
Oh, awesome! I'm back in court. Yeah. Let's go. All right.
a better version, at least. A better version. For your fictional men.
Right. I do it for them. Clive is angsty, but not in the way that a lot of anime men are angsty. He's angsty in the way that he's very deeply caring and very loving, which is why I'm so drawn to Clive. Of course, he has a very attractive design.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It's the fact that he's written with the love and the depth that all of Final Fantasy XIV is written with.
Beautiful.
He basically encapsulates like the feeling that Shadowbringers and Endwalker brought out in me, and that's why I like him so much.
Okay. I hear you. I'm only knocking him down one peg because I haven't met him. We haven't been introduced yet. So
I see.
I will put him in A rank for right now. We can always,
okay.
Go in and, edit this at a later time. I'm going A for right now.
Okay, next is Clive from Tekken. Did you know?
Second Clive.
So they had to bulk Clive up for Tekken. And he is physically so much bigger. His muscles are so much larger. He is a big man in Tekken. And you know what's great about him being in Tekken? Autumn, you can take his shirt off and you can make him wet.
I saw that. I did see it. Yeah.
You can make him dirty. You saw it.
I saw it with my own eyeballs.
Need I say more?
He's
just so built. It's like Clive, but Clive if he spent 20 years as a bodybuilder.
I love that for him. But like
also he now knows what cosplay is.
Yeah. At the same time, I don't know, this might contradict like my list a little bit. I'm not like super into like really, really bulky guys though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put him a tier lower than the current Clive.
Okay. My feelings are not hurt.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
He looks great. He does, but you gotta think there's Clive with personality and then there's Clive for being built like a building.
Yeah. All right. I get it. I'm being really respectful here. Now, this next one, I'm about to not be respectful. You place him wrong.
Grahatia! Yes!
Grahatia, the man himself. Spirit says, I'm not. Spirit's like, that's my man.
This is a fair ranking. Okay.
Grahatia, obviously you know him from Final Fantasy XIV. He is a sweet cat boy who spends 100 years looking out for you. He's very he's gentle, but he's also really strong, and he can put up a fight when he needs to. And he loves food. He would definitely go to Taco Bell with me.
Yeah. I once upon a time was a Graha girly. I do love Grahatia a lot. He's very sweet. Would I romance him in 14? Not over my other choices, but he's up there for just my favorite characters in that game overall. I think there's one other 14 character that I like more than him on your list.
Oh my god. I know who it is.
So I think Graha is gonna go in A tier as well.
Okay.
But in front of Clive. He's
okay.
In front of Clive.
Okay. I'm cool. I'm fine. I'm alright. I'm doing okay. Sometimes in life you gotta take a hit.
You gotta think of it this way. Maybe if they got rid of the ice cream scene in Dawn Trail, he'd be a little bit higher.
You got a point. I can't argue that. They do need to get rid of that ice cream scene. You know what? I'm okay with him being an A tier because of the Dontrell ice cream scene. I cannot watch
If there
that
was
scene.
an A plus tier, he would be an A plus. Like he would be like
Yeah.
almost at S tier.
Next up, we have Aaronville, the socially awkward Vieira boy who loves animals. He is non-violent. He doesn't do combat. And he's very knowledgeable about nature.
Mm-hmm. Aaronville. He is very handsome. I gotta say.
Very attractive.
He's very handsome. Even when I first saw him in Endwalker, I was like, oh my goodness, that is a handsome bun.
Mm-hmm.
Current Aaronville. I don't like his outfit, man.
Oh, yeah, the belt, the chastity belt.
Dude, the current outfit they have him in the game is kind of insane.
Dontrell chastity belt. Yeah, they knew. The girls were coming to him a little too hard.
Personality-wise, like, he's been through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He is very sweet. I'm just, like, trying to think of, like, you know, this is just me ranking your guys, so, like,
yeah.
I gotta be truthful of where I would put them. So I probably would put Aaronville in B.
B? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, at least Clive wouldn't be lonely.
Yeah. Don't worry, there's gonna I already know one character that's gonna be going lower than B tier, so don't worry, guys.
The funny thing is that I'm explaining these characters to Autumn, but I know she already knows these characters. And so when she says that, I'm looking at the guy she's talking about.
Some of these will need an explanation on, but a decent chunk of them I am aware of who they are, at least.
Themis from Final Fantasy XIV. You know him as an ancient. He is very involved in probably our favorite raid series, and hopefully we will see him upcoming in an ultimate. He is very reserved. He's kind of reminds me a bit of a Vieira, a bunny boy, because he has that build. He's just very like soft, and he kind of has a caring about him, and he also takes his job very seriously and can remain neutral in tense situations.
I love the ancients. I love the Asians.
Mm-hmm.
I love them with my whole heart. Mm-hmm. I can say in full confidence that he's S tier. 100%. I'll
take it. Gone are the days where every time we rated his fight, I would write a chapter of fan fiction.
You would.
Between me and Themis.
I love him.
Yeah, I mean, you love the ancients.
I do.
How could you deny Themis?
I couldn't. I simply could not. I have him written in my lore. Whoa! Yeah, I miss P11 too. I have it written into my Warrior of Light's lore that like Themis is like one of like Azem's best friends. So I love him so much. He's
all right. Next up.
These next three are gonna be the easiest choices of my life.
Yeah, we do. We have. I should have spread out the Love and Deepspace boys because the next three need no explanation. But for the sake of the stream, I will explain the next three. Luckily, we'll be able to reuse this explanation later. I am the biggest Caleb defender, and I know that to an extent you are too.
Amen.
And Caleb is protective. He is possessive. He is a caretaker. He can cook. He's got his head screwed on straight. And maybe he crosses some boundaries, but it's nothing that I don't think I personally would be able to handle or wouldn't be able to handle. And a lot of love in this man, and a lot of yearning. And while his voice, at first I was unsure about, I have grown to love it.
You know what they say, a man who yearns earns first spot in the S tier.
She's like, move Themis. Get him out of here. I gotta put Themis behind Caleb then. Alright, hold on. You
Oh.
know, Zany.
I say hi to him every morning, bro. Every morning.
Every
Hey,
morning.
Caleb, how are you?
It's not like my name in my Discord is literally Caleb Love and Deepspace.
Caleb. I love that you have not changed it either.
I, like, at this point, I was like, it's just my affection for him. People know who I am. I own the Discord. Next.
Sorry. The next man.
You've got to give me a fair shake. I'm gonna do
You
my
go
best.
for it. Dude, you defend him. You go for it.
I'm gonna defend this man. I love him. I love his cute little bratty ass attitude because it works with me. It doesn't work with everyone, but it works with me because I can recognize it, I can call it out, and at the end of the day, he wants infinite attention and I can give it to him. I adore this man. He and I are both artists. He and I would have such a good time on the beach. We could be mermaids together. I rest my case.
Could be mermaids together, yeah.
Spirit's defending him too. Spirit's like, give our man a good shake.
Dude.
TLDR chat. Autumn hates Raphael Love and Deepspace.
I love all the men. I mean, Caleb and Silas like way more above all of them. Sorry, but Xavier and Zane also I like probably an equal amount between the two of them. Raphael, he's at the bottom of the barrel. I dread doing his claw machine every week because he hogs it and it pisses me off. He bullies me and then he tries to backpedal by calling me a cutie. He's so hot and cold. But him and I both radiate brat energy, and I just know if this man were real, we would be at each other's throats all the time. I would be making fun of him, he'd be making fun of me. I don't think I have it in me to put anybody on your list in E. But I can put Raphael at D.
Okay. You know, because it's not the lowest, I will accept this. Not that it's up to me to accept because it's your list, but like, I accept it. Yeah, I'm willing to move on from. That's a perfect way of putting it. I'm willing to move on from this. Our next man is Silas Love and Deepspace. Silas Love and Deepspace is the quote unquote bad boy of the Love and Deepspace storyline. He comes off a mob leader, a crime boss, but in reality, underneath, he is a golden boy. He's incredibly sweet and caring and just wants to be protective. He's a dragon and you are his treasure. I don't feel like I need to say more in this case. I rest my case.
He is very much looks like a red flag, but is actually all green flags when you get to know him. He has the biggest soft spot for you, and oh my god, I love it. But for those who don't know, since we both play Love and Deepspace, Silas is my number one. He's Pookie. So I pretty much love him and Caleb an equal amount. But Silas probably a little bit more just because he is Pookie, and he was the reason I installed the game. So I will put Silas at S in front of Caleb.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I see. Okay, hold on.
But I love them equally. Honestly, if they could just share a spot, that would be.
Yeah, just stack them on top of each other. They'll figure it out. All right. Well, that surprises no one.
Yeah.
Silas is very loved. Okay, the next one I feel like I need to actually explain. Riku.
Go ahead.
From Kingdom Hearts. Riku Hearts, as I have called him. He was a childhood crush for me. But not in the first game, specifically in the second game. And if you played the second game, you know what I'm talking about. He, I think, has actually been my longest standing video game crush / video game husband. And Riku, he's kind of like the older brother character to Sora to an extent. He's fiercely protective. He's very strong, and the thing that's so appealing about Riku to me, even as a kid, is he's literally been through a lot of darkness and come out a redeemed person, a better person, and his character art is just really like, it's like eating dark chocolate. Like, it's so sweet, but only because it stood the test of bitterness. So it is for that reason that I pretty vehemently still love Riku to this day.
So I have somewhat recently played the first two Kingdom Hearts games, so I do know him now. I didn't know him before. He did a few things that made me angry, but I get why he did it. It wasn't his fault.
Mm-hmm.
I do think I like other characters in the Kingdom Hearts series more. His design is really good, especially, in the second game. I can agree with that 100%.
Yeah, it's kind of sad when he cut his hair. I'm going to cut my hair in solidarity.
Yeah. I feel like I would feel fine putting him in B.
Okay.
I don't have any, strong opinions about him, but I don't really have any negative opinions either. Not like Raphael.
I gotcha. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's very fair. Given the trend that we've shown here, I think it's a solid choice to put him in B.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm trying to think of what to say for the next one.
I don't really know much about Terra.
Yeah, and that's why I'm thinking really hard about how to describe Terra. So if there's anyone in chat who has a good description of Terra, I invite you now to speak your piece. Terra, a bit like Riku, they're kind of mirrors of one another. And I'm trying to describe Terra without spoiling the game, which is kind of the crux of this. But I'm going to try to focus on his personality. Terra, he's a built man. He's very strong. His name literally means earth. He very fiercely loves and wishes to protect his friends, but he's a himbo, so he's kind of dumb, and he makes some decisions that, even though they're the best decisions he could make in the moment, the road to hell is paved in good intentions. And he ends up getting into some major shit because he's misguided in his path to protecting his friends. And I think that one of the reasons why, as a young, I don't want to say young girl, because I was definitely probably 15, so a youngish lass, the scene that really made me fall in love with Terra was he goes into Cinderella's world, and he interacts specifically with Cinderella, which is a wild statement that I'm saying out loud, but I'm reminded by the entire lore of Kingdom Hearts that this is normal in the game. But he interacts with Cinderella, and he's so gentlemanly and sweet when he interacts with her. And that just really struck me, is the fact that he's this hardened Keyblade warrior. He has his own world coming on, but when faced with her reality, and when faced with the dynamics that she participates in her world, and him instantly dropping any facade of himself just to be a gentleman to her, really, really spoke to me, and I became a diehard Terra fan.
That is very sweet.
That is my case.
Okay.
For Terra.
Which game is he in?
Birth by Sleep.
I think I'm just gonna go C because it's neutral. I don't have any real opinions. It is very sweet, the whole Cinderella thing. I need to finish the game, and then I probably could be like, okay, this is where I actually rank him. But for right
Yeah.
now, I feel like it's safe to just put him at C.
I could feel that. I mean, even now, because I have Terra merch, and I feel like part of the reason why he's on this list for me is because he's just been such a long time staple for me, and I have merch of him. I'm like, I can't take him off the list. I have merch. I have like
Yeah.
keychains with hearts and his face on it. Like, I can't go back. I'm here. Not that I would, but I do think he still makes the list. So I think C tier is an accurate place for, even for me, an accurate place to put him. Next is Alucard, and specifically, I haven't watched the sequel show, but the Castlevania like anime. I don't know if you call it an anime, but the Castlevania Netflix anime. Specifically him from that iteration because that's the only iteration that I know. Alucard is a tragic character. I don't know what is spoilers and what is not, so if you haven't watched Castlevania, please tread carefully when I talk about this. Yeah, Nocturne is the other one. But Alucard is a tragic character. He is the son of Dracula and a human woman. And he's another one of the ones that me and Spirit actually share. He sleeps in the middle of the bed. He is a vampire, so he he still knows how to be vicious, still knows how to fight. We have the biggest bed whisper. Do you see this list? All these people are in the marriage bed. All of them. Some of them are in the middle. Some of them are on my side. Some of them are on Spirit's side. Big ass marriage bed. Okay, anyways. Alucard, yeah, so he knows how to be vicious. He knows how to fight. He knows how to navigate politics. But he's also... In the show, you see that he has a very deep yearning for companionship specifically, and he's still kind of a hopeless romantic despite the fact that he's been through so much darkness, and it really pulls on my heartstrings. And he's one of those characters that I was like, if I had the ability to just give him anything he wants, he would be one of those people, which also shows that he just inherently have a lot of trust for the character.
Okay, I have not watched the series. The only thing I know about Alucard is he's in Dead by Daylight. And so is Dracula. He has beautiful hair, though.
Oh yeah.
Great hair. I love it. I do think if I watched the series, I probably would like him a lot. I'm gonna go B, but bottom of B.
Okay.
Behind the rest.
Gotcha.
He really does get points for his great locks. He's got beautiful hair.
Fantastic jawline. Spirit's right about that.
Oh my goodness. Every time I saw him in Dead by Daylight, or like when I watched streamers, I was like, oh my god, love his hair!
Yeah, a lot of beautiful people on my list. Great designs. Okay, it's been a while since I have played this game, so I'm going to do my best to describe Brother Nier. When I say Brother Nier, I do not mean that he is of the cloth. I mean that there are different iterations of Nier. There is the old man Nier, and there is the child Nier. I do not mean either of them. I mean the one in the middle, whom I have dubbed Brother Nier, and a lot of people will say Brother Nier. So he kind of lives in a post-apocalyptic type scenario, I would say. And his goal is to take care of his little sister who is sick. And that is the entire crux of his goal. I think you played the game, didn't you?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. And he is just a very sweet character. He's another one of those characters that he knows how to fight, but he also tends to choose love. I have a theme, obviously. He tends to choose love, and he tends to choose the protection of those he loves, and he is a very morally golden, I would say, character. Yeah. And yeah, characters that pull on my heartstring pretty easily get on this list.
I like him. I do. I don't really have much to say. It's also been a while since I've played the game. Replican's the only Nier that I've finished. I haven't done all the routes, but out of the 2 Niers, it's the only one I've finished. I would be happy putting him in a rank between Graha and Clive. No hate to Clive whatsoever. I just haven't played his game. That is why Brother Nier goes in between them, because at least I've played his game.
So he's A rank.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Wow.
I do.
I'm actually kind of surprised by that.
I think I remember mentioning to you after I got done playing the game. I was like, I really like him.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh yeah, he's on my tier list of fictional husbands.
Yeah.
I was like, I understand it.
I couldn't put Kaine on there because she's too crass. But Brother Nier I latched onto. I prepared my model for the next one. I'm wearing my Yorha outfit. It is 2B's turn.
2B.
Do I need to explain 2B? Like, she's a sexy lady.
She is a
sexy robot lady. She has a personality. The whole internet chooses to ignore her personality. But she's just a really, really strong woman. She's really flexible. That's all I gotta say.
Oh yeah, she is. Like I said, I did play Replicant, but I have not played Nier Automata, so that is on my to-do list though. I do really want to play it. So, I mean, she has great style. She's beautiful.
Mm.
I would probably also put her at A rank because she is just absolutely stunning, and I love the Nier Raid series in 14. Thank you for sharing your wonderful clothes with us, 2B. I use the 2B tights all the time in almost all of my glams.
Oh yeah.
I will put her at A, but the bottom of A.
Okay. It's funny because before this I didn't even think about like what order they're going in. I just saw the tiers, but now that we have orders, I'm like, oh, now I'm really thinking about this. Alright, so the next one, I'm gonna call on some help from chat, because I won't lie, I don't know a lot of Genshin.
Is this a Genshin character? Okay.
Yeah, okay. The next 4 are all Hoyoverse. And I don't really know their stories. I've just interacted with the characters. But yeah, Timmy,
show us the way!
Yeah, so any information you can fill in about the next 4 characters that we've got. Farina is a pretty water lady from France, not France, but she's tragic. And the great thing about Farina being tragic is that she has a great personality. Like, she's a showman. She is an actress, a singer. Yes, she's gone through a lot of turmoil, but as a character, she doesn't really let any of that show. She's a very, like, strong person, from my perspective, but also is very caring and cares about her people, from what I can see. Timmy, I'm sure you're typing as we speak to give us a little.
Does she like music? She looks like she loves music.
Oh yeah, I mean, she's in theater. She's a big theater and movie junkie.
Okay.
She's an actress. She's like a famous actress, I think. Yeah, she's faithful, will embrace all the suffering in the world for her people. So she's tragic, but she's also a very good showman and a very sweet character, in the sense that you don't expect her to be sweet because she comes off so strong, but she's actually like really deeply caring, and she's a beautiful design.
Okay.
And was designed by a woman. All right, that's all.
So I don't really play the Hoyoverse games. I downloaded Star Rail for like one of the guys that recently came out for it. I played the game once and I didn't even get them. So I think just design wise, out of the 4 you've given me that are like gonna be coming up, I think I like some of the designs of the other characters more. Personality and trait wise, seems pretty good. But I just don't really know too much about her as a character, so I'm gonna just go middle of the road again and do C.
C. Well,
Yeah,
Farina is of the sea, so.
of the C. Oh, maybe I should put her with Raphael then.
put all the ocean people together. Be like, you're at the bottom of the ocean. No, don't do that. They're all lovely. They're all S tier to me. I cannot wait for us to get to Aubrey Plaza. Okay.
Yeah,
Next
you're
one.
gonna have to give me some info about that because I don't really know Aubrey Plaza. So
yeah, we'll talk about it when we get there. But
I don't think I've watched any of the shows she's in. But
next is Kokomi, and Kokomi. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know the lore all that well. I think that Kokomi is just a beautiful character. Obviously, I really like water type, ocean type characters. And Kokomi, oh, here we go. One of the smartest girls in Genshin. She's a fantastic strategist, novelist. She has a pretty limited social battery where she often needs to take time to recharge by reading and sleeping on her secret place. I think she's also a general. Isn't she a general? She has some kind of higher level in military, and she has a, like, you wouldn't expect her. Yeah, she's a general, so you wouldn't expect her to have as much power as she has because she is kind of soft spoken, but she actually holds a lot of power, and she comes off as a really gentle presence, but she's also very stalwart and very intelligent, and a high priestess. Yeah, so very intelligent character despite her looks being very feminine and being a mermaid, essentially.
she's beautiful. I can't lie. She's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Look, she got a little butterfly. I love a powerful, smart woman. I do. I admire it, and I can relate with the social battery thing. Once again, don't know her myself. I am gonna go B. Bottom
B?
of B.
Bottom of B. Okay.
Yeah. Just because she's beautiful.
She is.
I love her color palette.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I really liked about her. She was one of the first characters in Genshin that I, like, whipped out my wallet for. I was like,
Really?
Go, water lady. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She put me in debt. But
Oh, no.
I never regretted spending money on her because she was just such a beautiful character. And when I got a team together where I could officially use her, I was just so excited. All right. I don't know anything about this next character other than she is just gorgeous.
She's stunning. Yeah.
She is.
She's
she's
stunning.
a beautiful leopard lady.
Yes.
I know that she is a DJ. She has rollerblades. She has a really great
girl.
smoky voice. She kind of gives me Rouge the Bat vibes, but not really. And she just has great character animations. I don't know anything else about her. I rolled for her in Genshin. I didn't spend any money on her because I'm done spending money in Genshin, and she eluded me. And I'm really sad. Oh, here we go. Here's the Timmy explanation. I love her. She's basically a cat. She loves to take sun baths. Often she procrastinates a bit when she works, but she works. She's a DJ, blacksmith, the blacksmith of Natlan. She's strong and beautiful. And that is Linen.
She likes to sunbathe. Oh, I love her. Me too. She's beautiful. I think I genuinely believe if I played Genshin, I would have pulled for this woman because she is stunning.
She's
absolutely stunning. She's beautiful. I don't play the game, so this is a really generous ranking. I probably would put her in A just off of looks alone.
All right, let's go. I feel that, yeah, because she's so.
And like a cat. It was absolutely. That is, I love it.
I should have put the other French lady on there. I forget her name now, but I like was so excited about her release. The Geo woman. One of you remind me of her name. Navia, that's it.
Navia.
She's the one with the blonde curls that everybody cosplays because her outfit is just absolutely gorgeous. I should have put her on here, but I didn't because I forgot. I was looking at Sheila and head empty. Next is Jing Yuan. Oh, I don't know anything about Honkai Star Rail. Where's Gooby? Gooby could tell us. I don't know. He likes naps. He plays chess. He's a general. He's very attractive. I love his voice. His animations are great, and he is one of 2 characters that I have ever played and rolled for in Honkai Star Rail. Ladies and gentlemen, Jing Yuan. He's a great guy.
Is this the lion guy?
Yeah, Gooby, can you explain Jing Yuan? Do you know anything about Jing Yuan? I don't know anything about his story. I just know his personality. And that he's laid back and he's a general and that he can take charge. And that's all I got. He is Big Thunder God. Oh yeah, that's right. He does. He has the thunder power.
I'm gonna go B.
B? Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
I don't really have much thought on him, but he looks nice.
Alright. I respect it. It's weird that you put him in B tier, but put Farina in C tier.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I think he's, for my personal eye, he's handsome.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
I think Farina's just a little too, I don't know.
Okay. I gotcha.
I can't put my finger on it. Maybe she's giving too much Raphael for me.
Autumn sees the sea and is like, I gotta get out of here. Raphael might be here, and I can't chance that.
I never was really big on like sea energy too much, except for I was into H2O when I was younger. But like, it was never an aesthetic of like characters where I was like, this is, yes, need it now, you know?
Okay. Next, I barely need to explain, I think. I think everyone knows Hal Pendragon.
Oh, yeah.
He is from Howl's Moving Castle. He is a magician. He is charming. He is we're at Hal. He has a great character arc, very lovable character, knows how to take care of someone. I would say his personality is exactly like Graha because he is a little self-absorbed. That is a kind of a personality flaw of his. But within the course of his story, if we're looking at his story, he does get his heart back. And I do. And he does become a redeemable character and a lovable character and essentially the hot man of anime fans.
I almost put Howl on my list, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna try not to have too many overlapping characters, so I didn't. I love Howl a lot. His introduction when he picks Sophie up, I'm like, oh, I love him. I love when he gets his dark hair arc. I feel like Howl for me is definitely fits into a comfort character vibes. It's probably one of my favorite Ghibli movies.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I talked about how last summer I had that surgery. And the surgery was really intense and I didn't have a lot of pain medication while I was in surgery and the pain was so intense. Hi Lily Freya. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my gosh, guys, I just hit 1,300 follows. Let's go!
Yeah.
Thank you all for being here. So yeah, I was having surgery and I wasn't under a lot of pain medication, so they were just going off the cuff. And I was in so much pain, I was like trying to find any happy place I could possibly go to. And the only thing that my panicked mind could come up with was being in the flower garden with Hal Pendragon. Like, that is the only thing
Oh.
that my mind could think of in that moment of just extreme intense pain to try to soothe me. And
Mm.
that's why he's on this list. Like, that's why I had to take Haku off, but I left Hal on, was just because every time I'm in that moment of extreme panic and I'm like searching for anything to comfort and soothe myself, I have always gone back to that scene in Howl's Moving Castle, where I'm in the flower garden with Hal. And the fact that
Oh.
has happened to me several times in life as a soothing tactic, I'm like, I can't not have him on this list.
Yeah. Howl is S rank for me. Probably bottom of S rank, but he is S rank for me. I feel like that is a very good place to put him. Because
Yeah.
I do love him.
He's a good man. Okay.
You're gonna really have to speak your case on this one.
Let me take a sip. We are on Aubrey Plaza.
Because, like, I don't know where this came from. Like,
So
I feel like I've never heard you really talk about her until recently, and I'm like, wait, I need this. Where was the come to moment?
okay, yeah, hold on.
I haven't seen anything that she's in, so like I don't really have an opinion on her.
You guys can tell me where you know Aubrey Plaza from, because I feel like the places that I know Aubrey Plaza from are very niche and probably not what you're expecting. My favorite show of all time, and if you watch the show, it'll make total sense to you. My favorite show of all time is Legion. Legion is that show is Legion. Yes, Legion is so good, and she plays a character called Lenny, and Lenny is such a captivating character. I would sometimes come back to Legion just to watch her as Lenny. And Lenny, like, or Legion is, it's a good show, one because the story is good, but two, it's so artful, and the way that it's put together, it feels like you're watching a work of art. Like, it's a fever dream work of art kind of psychological situation. It's essentially all the things that I really enjoy wrapped up into one, and I think that part of the reason I love it so much is because of Aubrey Plaza, combined with the fact that I watched her in season 2 of White Lotus, and it was yet again another show in which I was coming to the show to watch Aubrey Plaza. She was making the show for me. And every time I have seen Aubrey Plaza in a work, I come back to that work for Aubrey Plaza. I think she was also in, was she in Parks and Rec? Is that where she came from? Yeah, even in that, like, she's really funny. She understands how to portray really deep scenes, and the fictional characters that she plays, I put her on here just because I love the characters that she plays. Yeah, she always just steals the show. And there's a lot of actors and actresses I could have put on this list, but I just have a deep love for Aubrey Plaza, so that's why she's on here. Interesting. Lenny in Legion was originally written to be a man, but when Aubrey Plaza got the role, she requested that none of the characters' dialogue be changed. That's so cool.
That was pretty cool. I feel like what I'm learning from this tier list is there's a lot of shows and a lot of games I'm not well versed on that I probably should be looking into. Maybe not the Hoyoverse, sorry Timmy. But like I said, I feel like if I were to watch these shows that you are really excited about, I probably would have a different opinion. But for right now, I'm gonna put her at C.
Okay.
That let me cook a little bit with some of these characters, and I definitely could change my opinion.
No, I get it. I get it. I feel like you would really like Legion, and after you watch Legion, if you get to watch Legion, which I highly suggest you do, your opinion would change. Because to see her
fair.
in Parks and Recs versus seeing her in Legion, And White Lotus is too hard to explain, so I won't get into it. Just to see her depth is a treat. We're almost at the end. And then it'll be your turn to talk for 5 years.
I gotta say that I've been looking for a show to watch after I finished watching the last season of You, so it's something on my to-do list now. So
well, when you watch it, give me live updates, because I swear to God, I've watched that show 6 times. The whole show.
Okay.
I love it.
I got you.
Have you seen The Cat Returns?
I haven't actually, no.
You would love that movie. We need to have a movie night.
Yes, absolutely.
We have to coordinate a movie night so we can watch you The Cat Returns, because it is such a fluffy, feel-good movie. And the funny thing about The Baron is that, as far as I'm aware, and this may not be true, but I believe I heard this fact somewhere. Give me 1 second. The Baron originally showed up as a figurine in a different Ghibli movie that the name escapes me. So the Baron originally showed up as a figurine in another Ghibli movie, but the character design was so good and so thought-provoking that they just created an entirely new movie for him. Which was The Cat Returns, and The Cat Returns is so cute. It's a movie about this girl getting indoctrinated to a fantasy cat society and being arranged to marry a cat prince. It's adorable.
Oh my goodness.
And the Baron has to come in and save her, and he's so heroic and so charming. And he's like, he's one of those characters that, like, you could tell that he was written to be a very loving character for kids to latch onto and be like, this is what love should look like. And he definitely falls in the part of my list of characters that I really like that I would not sleep with. He's definitely in that part of the list. Like Hal, he's just, like, when I think of things that help me escape reality and feel good about something, the Baron definitely comes up, and that's why he's here.
Cute. That's such a good summary. I love cats. A movie about cats sounds great, honestly. I'm surprised I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, we got to.
Yeah, I'm so down for that. I'd probably put him middle of the road in B. B's getting a little long, but
it's okay. It's like a median metric almost. Poor Raphael.
I said I wasn't going to put anybody in E, and I still strongly believe that. I don't think any of these characters deserve to be that low. Raphael gets his own tier. Yes, Raphael. You're welcome.
And he's such a diva. He would actually kind of love it.
He would actually kind of love it, which is pissing me off, but it's fine.
Alright. So Rhysand I actually stole from your list. Because I needed a character to replace Haku. Because looking at Haku, he looks like a child. I couldn't have him on this list. And so I replaced him with Rhysand from A Court of Thorns and Roses. We've talked about A Court of Thorns and Roses before. Rhysand is the dark character who swoops in and saves the day. He comes off as a very suave, mischievous Lord of Darkness. Turns out he's an incredibly loyal, strong, just dependable individual. Having read my fair share of romantasy, I can only think of one other fictional man in that realm that I have glommed onto as much as Rhysand. Because despite people's qualms of Sarah J. Maas, the writer, I like him. I like him a lot.
He is, like, he fits my trope of, like, is like an asshole at first, and you're kind of, you like don't like him at first, but then you get to know the character and you're like, oh my god, he's so romantic, I don't want to, like, speak on him too much because, like, it would be heavy spoilers for the second book, but he does a lot of really good things in the second book where I'm like, oh my god, my opinion on you is flipped completely.
It also helps to know that Rhysand was based off of Sarah J. Maas's husband, and that for some reason makes me feel really comfortable.
Yeah, that's fair.
Spirit. What the fuck? This is who she's into?
There are reasons why he is the way he is in the first book.
Yeah.
I had the second book is phenomenal, and if you guys have read the first one or have been weary on the series, the second book is phenomenal. I also haven't finished the series myself. I've only finished the first 3 books. I really should get back into it, but he's a great character, and I'm okay putting him at S rank because he is also on my list.
Oh wow! So, all right. I was not expecting you to put him in S rank. Wow.
I put all my men at S rank, honestly.
I mean, that's fair. That yeah. I mean, the men, all of the men which we share on both of our lists are in in my S rank. So.
Dark, sexy, mysterious men. Yes, please.
Yeah, we love a man who can talk dirty, and he does. Oh.
There's just something about like well-written fictional men that just give me butterflies. Like sometimes I'm like reading and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got butterflies. I'm blushing. And he was definitely one of those characters.
Anyways, so this is Autumn's tier list of my fictional men.
Women.
I say men as a general term. Men includes all genders. In this case, I don't know. I'm pretty respectful. I'm pretty respectful of everyone's opinions.
Is there any of them on here that you're like, I don't think that they belong there?
Well,
Raphael.
I mean, I didn't even have to say it. But I think that's just the difference in our personalities. I think the way that you were rating them is based upon how they would suit you. Which may not necessarily be how I rate them, but we'll see. I haven't really decided yet. The only thing is
you can rank them how you want, but I did based off like what my first opinions or just opinions of them in general are.
Yeah, the only thing that I would have I really would have changed is I would have put Aaronville in A. I would have put him in A tier. Everything else, I feel good about.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I don't really have any qualms. It is a little weird to me that you put Clive in 2 different places, but I feel like that's because my testimony did him a little dirty. Because the one, I was like, his personality is great, he's soft, he's wonderful. The other one, I was like, he hot. Body hot. So I get
I'm just trying to think of like him in these games individual as like a standalone. 16, he is the protag, like he's the main character. Like I feel like he deserves to be higher than just Tekken fighting character.
Well, I feel like in there is a story in Tekken, but with DLC characters, it's impossible to have a story with them.
Yeah.
So him within the realm of Tekken, like he has funny, quippy one-liners, but that's the extent of the lore that he partakes in. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're gonna screenshot that for later, because now it's time for you to talk a ton and me to sit here and nod and judge you.
Some of these characters are crazy, okay? You got
the crazier list of the two of us.
Oh, don't talk to me about it, because like some of them are insane.